We waited 7 entire years. I just sat staring at my Steam library with sadness in my heart. But then they finally released it. It's out. The game is out. You can go play it. So now, instead of making a video about how much I loved it, I'm going to instead read negative reviews about how badly people want to have sex with Hornet. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
It appears you were caught using Google Chrome and the ops, well, they slapped you silly for it. Avoid that in future by using Opera GX! Opera GX is the browser for gaming, for gamers, by gamers, for gamers, gaming. And it is the most customizable browser ever made. The GX store allows you to download mods for your browser. Animated wallpaper of a bonfire to make me feel like I'm in Dark Souls. Custom background music to make me feel like I'm in Dark Souls. Keyboard sound that meows at me every time I press a button because I just want to drive myself absolutely. What the fuck? There's also tab opening and closing sounds, and custom Opera GX desktop icons. It also has a built-in ad blocker, a built-in VPN, and they're even offering 1 month free of VPN Pro. VPN Pro protects your entire setup no matter what application you're using. Use code EGGPLANT when you sign up for a free month for the rest of 2025. Opera GX even has a video pop-out tool that lets you put whatever video you're watching anywhere on your screen. Opera GX also supports Chrome extensions, and if you're worried about switching browsers being really annoying, then there's actually a crazy magical spell called the Quick Import tool, where you press like 3 buttons and it imports everything from your old browser onto your new one. Which for me wasn't a lot because no one in the world uses Edge. No one does that. So use the link below to download Opera GX today. It's a no-brainer. Thanks again to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. Calling Silksong anything other than an incredible game would be disingenuous. The visuals, atmosphere, and tight controls are pieces of art. But the doors to each new room in this gallery are guarded by Mike Tyson. And occasionally, you're only allowed to fight Mr. Tyson after you've parkoured through several rooms full of bees and spike pits and fought a team of his bodyguards first. Also, his manager may have put itching powder in your jockstrap just to spice things up a little bit. It's not a perfect analogy. No, I think it is actually. I think that is a perfect analogy for running back to BioWater. Ah, so many paragraphs. Holy shit. Oh my god. This guy's writing the Bible in my fucking Hollow Knight Silksong negative reviews. Wall of text warning? Yeah, no shit, mate. Fucking hell. Boss runbacks. Ooh, let's talk about boss runbacks. So, hands up in the class if there was a boss runback that you felt was too long. Hands up? Yeah, I thought so. Now that we've all agreed that there are boss runbacks in Silksong that are too long, how many boss runbacks are too long? Hands up, everyone? Hands up, how many? How many boss runbacks? It's 1. There's 1 boss runback that's bad. In the whole game, there's 1 boss runback that's bad. And it's Growl the fucking frog in his castle at the top of BioWater being a bitch. That's the only one. That's the only bad boss run back. The Last Judge, I saw people on Twitter complaining about the Last Judge. Last Judge is fine. Last Judge is chill. And do you want my other hot take about the run back in BioWater? Is that Growl the Great's not a very hard boss. So I think having a fuck-ass run back and then an arena right before it is the way they make that boss challenging enough to be at the point of the game it's in. I think it's fine. He's not actually a hard boss. BioWater's just evil. It's just Blighttown. People in Hollow Knight complained about primal aspids. But in Silksong, like, half the enemies are a primal aspid. Like, they're all primal aspid. Like, every enemy that flies is primal aspid. There's so many. They're all, look. They're all walls of text. Played the whole game just to not like it. Okay, this is a comment. I think playing the whole game just to not like it is insanely based. If you play a game for 4 minutes and then say, oh, bad game, I'm refunding, you're a fucking freak. Like, play the whole game. You need to play the whole game. This is the correct thing to do. Disappointed in the lack of Hornet sex scenes. Chat, what I tell you. What a predictable little fucking freak you are. Look at that profile picture, you fucking freak. Get off my screen. Wait, his name's Mr. Skill Issue? And he left a comment complaining about Savage Beastfly. Oh, that's good. No, that's good. Okay, to be fair, the first Savage Beastfly is chill. It's some chill shit. The second one, where you fight him in the lava and he spawns the little Hitlers that shoot fireballs at you, that's the worst fight of all time. It's hard for an early game boss. Yeah. Well, it's not though. Okay, here's the thing. Here's my thing about Silksong is that Silksong actually isn't as hard as people make it out to be. But because things do 2 masks of damage to you, everyone was like panicking really hard, like, I'm taking 2 damage, But it's not actually harder. The movesets aren't more complicated. They're more complicated in the late game. But like in the early game, have any of you played Silksong, beaten the whole game, and then gone back to Hollow Knight? It's insane how slow you are. You are the slowest Chungus in the world. Whereas Hornet is like blisteringly fast, like flying around. So like, yeah, things do more damage to you, but you're also more able to dodge those things. 2 damage is fair because you heal 3 masks at once and you can heal midair. Yeah. More importantly to that is that Hornet is really fast. The heal is actually not that much better than in Hollow Knight. The heal is better, but not by a lot. So the Knight needs 9 nail hits of soul to heal 3 hearts. And Hornet also needs 9 nail hits to heal 3 hearts. It's just it heals a bit faster. But you can't heal just 1 mask here and there. You have to heal all 3. I'm already getting lectured by shut-ins that don't know what color grass is to get good. I have a full-time job and a family. I just want a game I can have fun with and relax on the couch with a controller for 30 minutes after work. Speaking of my family, I was hoping that my 6-year-old and 5-year-old kids could play this game and have some fun. Yeah, that idea is out the window. Don't get me wrong. The desire to just want to come home from work and play something chill for 30 minutes, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, did you... You said you played 100 hours of Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight was considered relatively hard. Put your 6-year-old in front of Silksong, inshallah, they will be a gamer god. If you don't like hard games, that's fine. But it's not the fault of the game. The game is hard on purpose. It wants to be hard. And it's not the game's fault that you don't like hard games. My 4-year-old plays Hollow Knight and loves it. Yeah, but he's 4. Does he play Hollow Knight and love it? Or does he just press buttons on the controller and look at the colors on the screen and say, yay? You know, is he actually playing Hollow Knight? If you put Silksong in front of him, he'd be the same. He'd be like, yippee! It's just colors and shapes. He's 4. Okay, this guy, to be fair, this guy is also a freak, right? This guy also deserves to be completely fucking chastised. This is a cringe reaction to someone not wanting to play a difficult video game after their 9 to 5. Don't be this guy. This is why he's calling you shut-ins that don't know what the color grass is. R3, did you change your name to I'm being held hostage? Please help me, please. Did you do that? Did you see yourself on stream and then type this in your... Is that what you did? Did you do that? Is that what you do? You think you're a funny man? Funny man? Insert 80 rosaries to get a positive review. No, so the reason they make you earn no money is a commentary on, you know, being insanely poor. It was so bad that they patched it. You earn more money and things cost less money. The thing about BioWater is BioWater, the muck maggots that you fall in the water, that's not that bad. The platforming sections are fun. The traps are pretty easily avoidable. The problem with BioWater is the enemies. The guys that jump out of the water and shoot poison darts at you are so fucking evil. It's not even funny. Like, all of the other stuff is just like a challenge that you have to get over. But the enemies that pop out in front of you, you do contact damage to them because you're sprinting at full speed. Then they shoot you in the fucking face. They're so bad. They're so bad. They're so evil. They're just evil. They're just an evil enemy with evil intentions that are evil, made by evil people in this evil video game. I didn't kill a single one of these enemies until the Growl the Great arena, because they would pop up in my face, I would take damage, then I would take damage again, then I'd fall in the BioWater, like, goo, the cancer goo in the floor. This is frustrating and it sucks. ARG is the perspective you have right before you finish a challenge, regardless of whether it's good. That's a very good point. You know the meme? Worst boss ever made, terrible moves, the pattern makes no sense, so what do they fit? And then you beat the boss. You beat the boss, and frame 1 after beating the boss, you're like, yes, another masterpiece, Team Cherry, you are so intelligent. Well played. Yes. The soundtrack low-key saves it. That's true. BioWater is evil, but it has the best soundtrack in the whole game. The one last thing I have to say about BioWater, the bench they bait you with Why? Why would you forsake me, Team Cherry? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? I like the false bench in Sinner's Road where it's a false bench, but you can actually unlock it again. Or the one in Hunter's March. The one in Bilewater is just mean. There's no recovering the bench. The bench just drops you in piss water. Farloom is a reminder that the Pale King was a good king. Listen, you can say all you want about the dead babies, but that Pale King guy, he ran a tight ship in Hallownest before all the dead children and the god like punishing his land. Sturdy benches. Yeah, the Pale King was hammering those benches into the dirt himself. Can't pet the Bell Beast? You can pet the Bell Beast. If you whack the Bell Beast with your needle, she gets like excited and does little pitty pats and taps the feet and like and makes noises. Don't look at the bad reviews. Just buy it. Oh, I hate people that do this. I hate it. You are bringing the positive review score of the game down. You liked the game, but you left a negative review because you think you're really fucking clever. I'll change this to a positive review later, but the diagonal pogo is single-handedly ruining the game for me. You played for 2.5 hours, you didn't like a game mechanic, then you played for another 44 hours, and you probably learned because it's a video game and that's what happens. You learn the game. Again, you're just lowering the review score of a game you probably like. Of a game you definitely like because you said I'll change it to positive later. Yeah, the diagonal pogo hate is like actual child behavior. It's like, oh, I couldn't learn it in 5 minutes and now I'm mad. Steam asked me if I wanted to adjust my review after playing for 26 more hours. And yes, I do. I would give it 2 thumbs down if I could. It's a monument of wasted potential. To be fair, I think this is what I would say in a negative review if I was really fucking angry after dying to Growl the Great 10 times. So I do wonder if someone like this, in like a week's time, is going to just quietly delete their negative review. Or they're going to change it to positive. They're going to do the thing. They're going to do the meme. It's just Hollow Knight, but harder. Which sounds fine, but it's not harder in any meaningful or unique way. The bosses just do twice the damage per hit and can summon minions. But I don't think so. In Hollow Knight, most of the bosses have like 3 moves. And there's like, what, 5 bosses in the game maximum that have an actual moveset you have to learn? Whereas in Silksong, it's the opposite. Most of the bosses have a real moveset you have to learn. Which is a good thing, because it means you have to actually engage with the game, with your brain. Oh my god, it's actually crazy. You know, in other review reads, you see the reviews that have like an hour on record and I make fun of them for having an hour on record and then leaving a negative review because that's a really stupid thing to do. In this particular one, it's really funny because all of the negative reviews that have an hour or 2 hours, they're all complaining about the down pogo. All of them, every single negative review that has an hour in the game, they're all like, there's a diagonal pogo, it's different, Guy called Not a Moron. That's pretty good. Pretty on the nose. What does this one say? This says too difficult. That's what that says. Too difficult. I don't agree with you. What's this say? I don't agree. His name's Evil Source. Evil Source, I don't agree with you that the game is too difficult. I actually like it quite a lot. The quest system in Silksong isn't very good. It's fine on a first playthrough when you're fresh-eyed, excited for Silksong Little Chungus. But when you play the game more than once, the quest system fucking sucks. It's just like, I have to go around picking up random bullshit off the floor so I can give it to a guy. And it just feels bad and tedious and not very fun. Like running around in Bellheart, picking up silver bells that spawn randomly sucks. Trash. Make Flea Festival not so frustratingly bad. Then I change my review to what it should have been. See, if I was a player playing the Flea Festival and getting my ass kicked, I think I would type this in a negative review too. That's what I would do, actually. That's what I would have did. To be fair though, the juggling Flea Festival is so hard. I got my shit rocked. I was getting owned by the juggling one. The other 2 were easy, but the juggling one, I don't know, I can do it. So many there's this review, I've seen this review about 10 times. Bilewater is an optional area, my dude. Okay, but it's not. If you want to beat the game fully, it's not. True ending, you need to go to Bilewater, and you need to go to Growl the Great, and you need him to turn into Mike Tyson and punch him in the face over and over again. And then, I haven't even seen any negative reviews that say something about Hornet not saying Shah. Oh, I found it. 0 out of 10, not enough Shah. See, I found it. 3.8 hours, by the way. That's true. This guy doesn't even know that there's no Shah. If I wanted to play Dark Souls, I'd just play but it's not like Dark Souls, is it? Not every game that's hard is Dark Souls. That's not how it works. Silksong's really the Dark Souls of Silksong. You know what I'm saying? Wait, this is hilarious. Wait, this is a crazy review. I tried it, not my thing, 1.2 hours on record. It's a 2D puzzle game, I guess. No? It has no dialogue, so you have to read everything. Yeah, you have to read. It doesn't voice act every single line, you have to read. I can understand the difficulty in a Souls game from someone that 100% platinumed all Souls games on 2 separate platforms. But on this one, I don't understand the hype about it. Maybe it's not a bad game, but you can't pay me enough to try and play this. I won't refund though. This guy is a fucking specimen. Thinks it's a puzzle game after an hour because he has no idea what he's playing. Can't read. Game's too hard, but Dark Souls isn't too hard, but this one's too hard. I'm not gonna play it after an hour and a half, but I won't refund it. What a cool guy. What a cool guy we found. This review is the epitome of bad Steam reviews. Every single thing that you can say in a Steam review that makes you look like a fucking idiot. The only thing missing is like the fake positive, like, you know, doesn't have enough sex or something. That's the only thing missing. That's the only checkbox not here. It's like the perfect rage bait for Htwo, the guy that reads negative reviews on Steam. It's the perfect rage bait. Like, I'm so owned right now. Mike Tyson hit him hard enough he couldn't read anymore. Yeah, his balls were so itchy from the jockstrap incident that he couldn't read. Thanks for watching.